knowing that I won't have the money to afford a proper gym membership for a while because I'm not allowed to work yet, and also just the fact that traveling to school 30 minutes every day just to work out and come back kind of kills a lot of time. I wanted to figure out a way to just get myself to be able to work out without excuse, and that's just like you said, home workouts. So now we're talking about working out at home. You ain't got weights, you ain't got machine. What can you do? Body weight, first of all, would do a lot, and even more so if you're already like a bit on the heavier side, because then you're putting more weight on your muscles than your muscles have themselves, and that way you're just gonna build that muscle weight. But then you have to increase other stuff like your movement in general, cardiovascular fitness. It's a word you hear about, but all it really means is just your heart fitness. But the way I like to think about it is I spend 30 minutes doing an activity that I find fun, but it involves my body moving around. So I used to be jumping rope for a while, but then I don't know, at some point I got bored again. And I said, you know what, let me just get better at playing basketball. So I'll just do 30 minutes of freestyling alone in it, like on the court, shooting, dribbling, getting comfortable with my left hand, right hand. Not thinking much about it, but I'm getting fit. You're 15, 5'11", and weigh between 180, 200. Okay, perfect. 15, you still got time to put on weight. Um, Let me see. 180 to 200. I don't know what that is in kg because I use kg, but I would say that's around what I used to weigh. Yeah, Alexa, what's 180 pounds in kg? That's around where I'm at currently, and 200 is probably where I started at. So you really don't need to lose that much weight for you to like look good. Especially at your age, you have the optimum time to like build on muscle, but it also takes some time because you need proper diet. So if you're trying to get bigger, you essentially want to eat just a little bit more, and if you're trying to get smaller, you just eat less. But I'm assuming you said you're trying to lose pounds, right? So yeah, the main thing I do is I do intermittent fasting, which means I only eat twice a day. I only eat, well, on average twice a day, but more so what's important is I don't eat till 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And sometimes it might even stretch to longer than that, depending on how busy I am and what I ate the night before, stuff like that. But I typically won't eat till 12 in the afternoon, but I'll get my workout done in the morning, like early in the morning, as early as I can. Latest, I want to finish my workout by 12 o'clock because by that point, I'm starving and I need to refuel. But if I get the workout early before the hunger sets in, I can work out and it's out my mind. So yeah, if you're just trying to lose weight, you're not really trying to put on muscle, do some basketball for cardio and make sure you do it every day, not just because you want to have fun. Just do it every day, same time in the morning. And over time, you might even want to add more time to it just so you're losing more weight and burning more fat. But in general, that's it. It's pretty simple as a as far as plans go in terms of like the only hard part about the whole thing is consistency and discipline. So you have to maybe find tricks to get yourself to be consistent and disciplined however you can. I can't tell you the tricks I use yet because you're too young. But I don't know, it could be music for you, it could be anything you do that you enjoy really. You can just kind of do it right before you work out and supplement it for, you know, what I would do, which is basically smoke. Because I know like if I'm smoking, I don't want to smoke and sit down. So I'm a smoke and workout. You know what I mean? Or smoke and paint. But I can't advise that to you because you're too young. So yeah, something else in it. Okay, bet. So I should only eat lunch and dinner. Pretty much, yeah. No, I had a workout plan, but I'm inconsistent. Mm. Consistency is hard to build if you're like not really enjoying the workouts. But I don't know. There's a lot of excuses you can make, but when it boils down to it, all you have to do is just get up and do it. Like the moment you're there and doing it, you're already doing it. So the hardest part is the planning to do it and the walking to do it and the movement to doing it. So if you can cut all of that down to a zero, you're Gucci. Like wake up, go back outside, quick squats, wake yourself up even more, and then brush your teeth and go find a place to go play basketball. When you're done with that, come back home and go on with your day. And over time, you find that okay, after your basketball workout, you still got energy. You're like, alright, cool. Let me at least try to do one or two of these workouts in my routine. I mean, there's some days for me where I feel like too tired to actually do a workout, but I'll get the basketball in, and then I'll elevate or evaluate how I feel at the end of it. Like, do I feel like I could push myself more, or am I about to pass out? And more than likely, I'm not gonna pass out, but you know, I just really have to be very honest with myself. Like, am I being lazy, or could I do more, or am I really done? Have I tapped it out? And if I can get 5 more reps on anything, that means I was about to cheat myself from those 5 extra reps, and that kind of keeps me going sometimes. Also, let me tell you this for a fact. I don't know if you watch anime, but watching anime will motivate the hell out of you. If you watch the right ones, at least. The right main characters that either have a training arc or they have the tenacity to never give up. She'll motivate you, man. Like, yo, he's got so much less going on for him and he can still make time to work out every day or do this and that and the third every day. And here's me just sat down on my couch looking at the TV telling myself, man, I wish I was working out more. I'm sitting down. I have the same 24 hours as anybody. All I need to do is take a moment for myself and focus and be like, all right, cool. This is what I am doing right now. No one else chat to me. And technically, now that I look at the time, I've been doing that for over 30 minutes probably because I've been on stream. My phone's been on D&D. That's not English. My phone has been on D&D. Actually, probably for more than like an hour to be fair. Okay, I'm done rolling up. I'm gonna lay this up and then hopefully I can get into the painting today. I haven't even got my colors out yet. What do you write? There's no courts near my house. If I need to go play on a court, I need to take a bus. That's $6 every day because it's okay. Okay, say no more. Where do you live? What state? Like, if there's no courts around, then I would say a good investment. If you have the money, you can find the money, or you can go to a Dollar Tree. You're in the USA. Where you at? St. Lucia. Okay. Hmm. Do you have a football? Because I'm a multi-sport athlete. Like, I only play basketball because it's fun, and I can play basketball on my own. I don't need someone else. But if you have a football, you can do the same thing against the wall. Like, practice your shots and do kick-ups for 30 minutes. You burn so much weight, bro. I got a basketball and a football. Perfect. Yeah. Play football. Learn kick-ups if you're not already good at them, and if you are good at them, just do them for an hour. It's the same thing as a jump rope, except when you're jumping rope, you're actually jumping in it, but your legs are still moving up and down. So like it's working the same, pretty much the same muscle groups. Maybe not as much in your arms, but over a 30-minute period, you're still gonna have your lungs working hard, and you're gonna burn fat all through your body because your whole body's moving when you do kick ups. It's not like you could never stay completely still up top. You're balancing yourself, rebalancing, all of that stuff. What colors do I need today? I think I'm gonna start with something dark. Oh, blue seems to work. Sorry, I have to talk to myself first before I get into the work because I need to sort out my colors. So let's find the blue at least in the black. I think I have lamp black up there. My titanium white for sure. And do I need white right now actually? Yeah, I do. Little highlights. I kinda wanna paint fast. In fact, you know what? Let's get all the colors I need. I need some browns too. Oh, I'm muted. My bad, man. Max, you can do is 10 kick-ups. That's cool. Do 10 kick-ups, do 10 again. Do 10 again. Keep doing 10 again and again and again. Like, if you can do 10, at some point you're gonna get to 20. The thing I think people don't understand about fitness sometimes is like, because you see someone that looks good, you're like, oh yeah, I'm trying to look good, so I'm gonna work out to look good. That's how most people start, but at some point in that journey, you learn that it's way more about looking. It's way more than just about looking good. Car more time it's about your mobility and being able to use your body exactly how you want to use it. And one of those things would be like you play a football, you can only do 10 kick-ups, work on everything, and you somehow be more comfortable to do 20 kick-ups. You only doing 10 with one foot, cool, get comfortable enough that you can do 10 on both foot or both feet, back and forth, or just keep going till you feel. Like over time, your mobility improves, but it improves your brain connection to your body. And slowly, you just start to like fall in love with motion and movement, and like you start to figure out, okay, cool, I'm at home, I ain't got much. If you're at home and you have a bag, like a backpack, I forgot to say that one, because that's why I used to add weight to my shit, push ups, all of that stuff, pull ups, dips, the standard workouts. If you have a kitchen counter that's a little corner, you can do dips on there, quick dips. But a bag like this, I have some ankle weights in here. They're not that heavy, but sometimes I'll have like another dumbbell that they have chilling at the back. But essentially, at your weight, your experience level, you could just put bottles of water in that bag. Bottles of water, bricks, anything you can find that's heavy around, put it in there, and just make sure you're not putting too much that you can't lift it. You know what I mean? You don't want to hurt yourself. You just want to work out. You should be able to get at least 5 clean reps. And if you can get 5 clean reps, then you push it to 6, push it to 7, see if you can get one more. And when you can't get one more, that's your end. You just stop there. That's failure. Failure isn't just. I hate when. Well, I stopped doing it, but I can't do like 5 sets of 10 of anything or 3 sets of 10 of anything, because I'll just do my first set to failure, second set to failure, third set to failure. And that can be anywhere. I'm not really counting. I'll push myself a little bit more and see if I can get anything. And if I can't, then I'll let my muscles just, well, I guess collapse on themselves, innit? Now, what colors did I say I needed? I can still use burnt umber, I think. I think I have a bigger one. Are they in here? Yeah. Titanium white, lamp black. Ooh, I could do with a nice little yellow still. I can't even lie. Yeah. Cadmium yellow. I have some bigger tubes in here. Surely. There we go. Yellow ochre. We're gonna need that. Do I already have a blue? I don't. Phthalo blue? Sure. Why not? Think I've forgotten my color theory to the point where I don't know what effect phthalo blue has over the other blue. Let me double check. It's transparent. Okay. Is it transparent?